Hey everybody, how is it going? So I just wanted to jump in and make a video. I've got one more day off, but then I work the rest of the week and weekend pretty heavy. So I'm just gonna enjoy it because I've actually kind of needed some time off. As you guys know, and I've been working a lot. And for me, it's a lot, especially some of the conditions that I have. Um, I do have some challenges. That's all I want to call them is challenges. Um, well, I'm an empath. One, that's a challenge. And I have fibromyalgia, or just a mysterious chronic pain from a car accident, not from a bad diet, guys, from a really bad car accident that I have holistically treated with diet and my spiritual path as well. And but I still have limitations that I have to honor. I think we all have different variant levels at which we can work in, and we should honor that. And that way, when we do work, we're working at our peak performance. So my boss is awesome. Thank you. I really needed that time to get my energy back and get my health back up. It was a rough moon for me this month. Some of you women know it can be very rough. This one was really heavy duty just because of all the collective... Hi, Izzy. Just because of all the collective energy. So this video is going to be about how I usually get 2-week messages. Like in my video about my baby Brandon coming into the world, I got a 2-week preview or message that was for me. It was something I what do you want to say? I translated that as a message. So I get these messages or intuitions, and they're usually 2 weeks ahead of time, which is kind of fascinating. It's always 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. Like before 9/11, I got a 2-week warning, but I had no idea. This was all, I realized this, retrospectively. It was like a couple days after 9/11 that the light went on. I was like, oh, that's what this meant. So I will share the story. A true story, okay? So I lived on the beach on the Atlantic side, down here in Florida. And 2 weeks before that day, there were 2 water spouts, 2 like this, out on the water, out on the ocean. And it didn't mean anything to me because I've seen plenty of crazy weather on the ocean. Like, things, just amazing weather out on the ocean, just crazy stuff. And then that day happened, and then some inner intuition was like, hey, take out a map and do your longitude, everything longitude and latitude, and look at the longitude at which the water spouts were on. Guess what longitude the water spouts were on? They were both on a longitude, not on a latitudinal position. They were on the same longitude, directly lining up to where the event happened. Like, okay, so not very helpful because nothing I did changed that. Not then. Things are a little different now. I'll go deeper into that, but it was like, why show me something if I can't help anybody? And I guess I just have to accept that some things are just meant to be, and that I'm just supposed to know and see and be aware. And back then I wasn't as in tune as I am now. I've over the years I've gotten way more in tuned and much better at paying attention a little bit better. And if there's anything I can do to help, I will do my best. I'm not perfect, guys and gals. I'm not. And I'm still learning, you know. I'm still learning about all the things I've come here to do in the gifts that have been given and why I'm chosen to see these things or get these messages. Yeah, I'm still figuring that all out. I don't know yet. Maybe it's just because I'm open-hearted and open-minded, and maybe that might have something to do with it. So, 2 weeks before this whole planetary, whatever you want to call it, started to happen, I was doing my crown chakra meditations. As you see the purple all around me. The purple rays are up, guys. I got my purple magnetics popping. Choose any color you like. I just love purple. But I love all the colors. I even love clear. But for this, I chose purple. And what's funny is 2 weeks before that, and as I was doing my crown chakra meditations, I was at the Dollar Tree, just, you know, window shopping, get a few things, and looking in the candle aisle. Guess what I picked up? Because I seen it, I was like, oh, this is so for me right now. Can you see it? It's a purple, I'm about through it, crown chakra candle. I'm going to melt this wax and reuse the jar because I like to reuse all my glass. Because you can always remelt your wax and reuse everything and remake candles. So I try to recycle. I don't just throw this stuff away. Yes, remelt your wax, reuse your jars, and then recycle them when you're done. But yeah, I got this crown chakra 2 weeks. 2 weeks before the madness began and the TP crisis. Oh, you guys, that's so embarrassing. You guys, some of y'all are embarrassing me right now. Like, no self-control. No attempt at self-control and self-mastery. I'm not perfect at it either. I'm no master. But I didn't panic. I'm not panicking. I won't panic. And, yeah, we're just having to wash our butts, you know? Big deal. It's nothing to panic about, but I just thought this was interesting. 2 weeks before this crown whatever, I've been doing my crown meditations ahead of time because I was working all the way up through my body anyway. And that's just happened to be where I was at that moment. Talk about synchronicity, huh? And I have some healing to do up here as well. I mean, there's always healing to do, but guys, like Matt Kahn has recently spoke of, when are you going to get out of the cycle of constant healing? I got to heal this. I got to heal that. I got to heal, heal, heal. I'm for healing. Don't take my message wrong. It's just that when does it become an addiction to constantly trying to repair things and things? He said it so much better in his last video. Go check out Matt Kahn's latest video. He explains it so much better. Because we will move past to I'm having to heal all this stuff into a place of not judging whether you're healed or not, or whether you sense completion there or not. And allowing yourself to be the mystery. Allow yourself to be the unfinished work of art. And be okay with that. It's a beautiful place. So yeah, I get the 2-week notifications now. That's what we want to call them. Don't know quite what to do with them yet because I couldn't prevent anything. My observation and my precognition did not change anything. It didn't stop the madness. It didn't stop the panic or crises. Maybe it's just a, hey, heads up, pay attention, be aware. I think maybe that's all it is. Just be aware, stay in your awareness, stay grounded or balanced, really more of the word balance between the ground and the air, because I do like to be up in the air a lot too, but it's good to come down to the ground and get your feet in the dirt and your soul grounded. So yeah, that's what goes on around here in my world. I know, isn't that weird? I'm a weirdo. What is normal, right? But yeah, work on that crown. Work on anything that you feel called to work on. But don't just be so attached to constantly doing the work. Sometimes you have to rest and be still. You know, rest and be still and just surrender and allow the unfoldment of your life and of yourself and of everything around you. It takes a lot of trust. It takes a lot of balls to just trust and let go of your perceived fears. And I do have some anxieties. Yeah, you know, I'm a human being. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. I'm not going to beat y'all up over panicking. I was just embarrassed. It's all like, wow, we really are still children. Now, there's one thing being of childlike heart and being a 3-year-old temper tantrum child. Constantly complaining, gimme, gimme, I need, I want, need, now. There's a difference. My inner child wants to hula hoop and sing and dance and share ghost stories and stories of werewolves and, you know, like, share the imagination and, you know, make things beautiful and just laugh and play. So, yeah, I hope you found that interesting. I know I did, if you didn't. Alright, well, enough of me. Alright, guys. So, get out there, share some videos, share your experiences, share some of the processes in your life. I'm interested, I'm totally fascinated. And I have time today, one more day of rest. Alright, you guys. I love you so much. From my purple rays to whatever rays you like. I love you unconditionally. Alright. Make it a beautiful, sunshiny day. Or if you like dark, gloomy days in the rain and dark, foggy days, I love those days too. Or you want to close up all your windows and shut yourself in and light some candles and read a book, or read like some mysterious books, if you know what I mean. Alright, you guys, get out there and be the magic. Alright? You can be the magic. You are the magic. You are the technology. Alright. Love y'all. Bye. Such a geek.